I think it's about time, huh? It does say that 0 there, doesn't it? Hello. I'm hiding. It's... Oh. Sorry. I'm not quite finished. Very behind. A big meowdy to mom at 14 months and dad tier 3 at 16 months in a 16-month streak. Love you. Love you both very much. Hi, Denoba. Hi, Addie. Good to see everyone. Welcome in. Almost done. Hello, Michael Chesley. Welcome in. How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. What's all going on in y'all's lives? What's new? My work situation continues to be very busy and making it difficult to take a little bit of extra spare time in my day to accomplish some of the things that I'm wanting to accomplish. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna turn... Oh, yeah, I can't really turn the music down much further. Marm gets top billing. Well, she did get here first. She did get in first. So yeah, what all is new with me? Oh yeah. So I think I can start kind of talking about this now a little bit. I think. I don't think there's going to be anything barring me from saying this, but I have a stream update. Sorry, I'm trying to reorganize some things on my desk because I apparently can't sit still for more than 2 seconds. Yeah, stream update though is that I've got some sponsored stream related assignments coming up that will be coming our way to this channel. It shouldn't involve too many programming changes. Maybe just, you know, some little extra fun things here and there. Maybe like one stream out of the week. We'll see. I need to see what more of the assignments look like. But basically, the only thing I need from all of y'all is just to keep showing up and hanging out. Because, yeah, I'm very grateful that I get to be able to do this and have some extra support coming in for the channel so that I can, you know, keep focusing on being able to give you all the channel. You know, life is sure fun and complicated, especially right now, isn't it? Isn't it just great? But yeah, so anyway, thank you. Well, I know, Dad. Yes, I know. 16 months to 3. I know, but she got here first. But I love you both. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I get to choose my assignments for the sponsorships. So I won't, like, I'll pick games that are in line with things I would, you know, be playing anyway. Like, I wouldn't expect too much of, again, like a programming change here. But yeah, that's kind of all that's new on the stream front at the moment. I still have some things that I want to be working on, like doing fun stream deck projects that I just still haven't gotten around because I'm like paralyzed with choice about what to do with my stream deck. And I have an emote that I've been wanting to make for a really long time, and that hasn't happened. And there's a million other things too. We still have to do the Loki stream. I'm looking to find some extra time, but I have some days off from corporate this month, so maybe we may need to postpone it back to March. I'm also just like, I'm not able right now to get the supplies that I'm wanting to get for a Loki stream, and I'm not able to quite find the time away to dedicate to doing like an 8-hour day. Or what emote? It's going to be a lurk emote. But it's going to be a little kitty hiding under a witch hat. Maybe like Dwight. I'm thinking I'll have Dwight do it. Like I'll put a hat on Dwight in Photoshop and, you know, just make it, I'll figure it out. But I think it's cute. My beef is with Nightbot. We'll have words, bot. You tell it, Dad. All right, we did talk about that in Discord. Yeah, I think it'll be cute too. Well, anyway, without further ado, since it's already, you know, 7 p.m. Pacific time, let's go ahead and play some Maps Effect. And we just say an abrupt goodbye to the music. Goodbye, music. Did I do the game capture before we started the stream? No. Why would I do that? There we go. It's all good to go. Hello, Balfour. That's true. Dad could always be a Nightbot regular.
I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
So I'm gonna move this.
The best. They don't skimp on plating either. I love it.
Sounds like you want to get back out there to try it out.
You know, a little. Can't wait to show it off to the team.
There we go.
Maybe I can take a point more off it now.
It's just like, let's just move me just a little bit. Just a wee bit. So let's see. I think I'll say, I don't remember what we were doing. So that's the whole purpose of this episode is probably just catching up on more of our mini quests. And I think right now we're just going to go see Joker and Edie, who are on a date. I doubt Arya needs anything, but we can always go bug Arya.
I recovered some text from a library in Reaper-controlled space.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
I'm waiting for you at Bay D24 if that would help.
Really? Oh, damn. Couldn't hurt. Thank you.
Sweet.
Look who's the Blue Sun's blood.
Okay, you don't need anything. Great. I will leave you be. I'm sure we'll eventually have something to do again. Do you need anything else?
Yes. Make it require freedom. No from the shadows. Have the judgment.
Previously on Mass Effect. Chores. Currently on Mass Effect. Chores.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship.
Yay.
I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jet, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
Oh, good. Okay, so you're now both Nightbot regulars. What does that mean?
You just introduced me as your personal assistant, Matt.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
Ma'am?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to do
Have I? Yeah, I've already talked to this person. There's so many butts out. Jeez. All right. The bartender once again continuing to rave out instead of serve any customers. Let's see here. I don't know like what else there was to do on the Citadel. I think this was like the last like maybe thing question mark. I mean there's shore leave stuff, but is that part of is that part of DLC? Because I'm worried that is. We might need to go to the embassy. May need to go, I'm not sure. Some of these things we may need to go check out on. An Elcor on the Citadel needs the Code of the Ancients and he's at Purgatory? I think we're just gonna need to go to space for a second. We might need to go to space and do some investigation.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Yeah. Well,
1 moment, please.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Again, seriously, where where are we again? Hi, Garrus.
Shepard, glad you came.
What's going on?
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
Drinking.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
Your brain didn't
So,
start that? Oh no.
I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Ooh.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Yay.
Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Novaria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
And it shows on your face.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance.
Oh.
So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
Oh. Are we
There are
shooting
a few people in
text?
the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
Alright, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice logs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one.
I mean,
I said a tough
I was
one.
gonna say they looked about the same. Hi, Evo. Welcome
Step
in.
aside.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it.
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe. But technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
That was fun. Good night, Dad. I hope you enjoy your sleeps. D-Man, welcome in. Thank you for the 17 months tier 2. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Evo says good night, Dad.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garvug. I'll have them brought
Ah,
here.
yes, Garvug. I remember that individual.
I'm sure that'll help with any operation.
Okay, so that keeper's keeping. None of you need anything. Anybody else around here up to no good?
Way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider
Love
this
you,
a
Dad.
serious decision.
If Mom is going to sleep too, love you, Mom.
Afraid.
Hope everyone takes care.
Cerberus?
There a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Anybody else in the vicinity? No. Everyone all right? You're okay. You're a Turian. Maybe we just move on out to the. I don't know. Let's just go to space. I'm plagued with indecisions. Ah! Wait. Do you need anything else, or are you just
Thank
here?
you again, Commander.
Okay,
I
great.
appreciate the assist.
Yeah, I think we go to space. Cause I don't know what we need to do. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Chakwas. You got it. Let's run on down to Chakwas. We'll run around. We'll see what's going on the ship. I'm sure there's nothing new there either. Aside from Chakwas. Hi.
You always so. Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked them.
I accidentally just
Indeed.
there we go.
As such, I've been able to enhance the effectiveness of our Medigel delivery systems. I've also collated information that Liara may find of interest. Check with Glyph.
Ooh, Glyph. Okay.
Good to see you, Commander.
Great. All right. Well, right on. So we will check with Glyph then. Garrus and Javik are still in the lounge. I think that's actually where we left them. But let's go to Glyph first.
Thank you for the data packet.
Great. Okay. Med-based surgery. Erase all scarring from your cybernetic implants. Oh, yeah. Okay. I want the health bonus because I don't have any scars because I'm a good old shepherd. I'm very kind.
The results are available
Okay, so great.
on the Information Network terminal.
List of recent purchases by Zaid. Incendiary grenades, bulk purchase. Thermal clips, bulk purchase. Metagel, bulk. Firestorm fuel, bulk purchase. Ablative armor plating. Field rations, repair kit. 2 bottles of 45-year-old Scotch whiskey. Ooh. And rifle parts from the discontinued Avenger series.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Liara. Might be back in a bit. Sending you all hugs and positive thoughts. Oh, you too, Mom. Love you. Alright, let's see what you two are up to. Holla.
Commander. Good to see you.
Okay, I don't know that anybody else is going to have anything. We already have the fish set to auto feed. But I guess even though I click 2, we'll just come up here and feed the fish anyway. Weird. Trainer.
Commander.
I have new messages. Great. Love that. Met some old friends at Citadel Memorial. After you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They're homeless now. When I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. Feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip to the Citadel. Want to join me for some drinks? Steve. Steve. Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Oh, okay, it came from the email. God. I didn't need that. Apparently I'm fragile today. Oh my god. I'm gonna go with impact radius because I don't... Surprise email. Yeah, really. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna confirm that. Meh. Okay. So as long anything except for Perseus Vale. Which means at this point we're probably just gonna run around until we figure stuff out. I shoot your eye out. Let's go to the Nimbus cluster. I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Oh my goodness. Ah! No! Hey, you fucked! You can't do this. Ah! No, wait! No, 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 no. In the space!
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna actually stretch. My goodness. That was very rude. So, let's go over here. Doesn't look like we've recovered any assets here. Or over there for that matter. Come on, Reapers. I know you're coming. Wait, maybe they don't come out to this one. I'm not seeing any kind of pings that would indicate that... Maybe this one is safe, but the other one said 0%, so let's go there. Oh, jeez. Haha! Money. Wait, well, fuel, same thing. No, 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 no.
Evasion successful.
So I guess now we just have to leave. All there was fuel. Ah! Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm going. I'm out. No. This is your house. Not mine. Let's go here. Aru? Nura, okay. Let's hope that Nura has some fuel, because otherwise... we're gonna have to search for it? Yeah, we're gonna have to find out where these thingies went to, huh? Uh-oh! They're gonna come get me! Come on. No. Aha!
Faster than light jump successful.
Fuel. A lot of it? No? Not a lot of it. Okay. Well...
Evasion successful.
as long as it's enough to get us over here to another place that's certainly probably more fuel. A lot of him over here.
Reapers eluded.
And investigate. I'm getting good at this, I think. Maybe. Okay, go.
Faster than light jump successful.
And we'll go on back. I don't think there's a fuel depot. Up. 4 fuel. 4 fuel. 1 fuel. I'm so tired. Anospace. Have we been here? Pradas. Oh, fuel depot. Hey, look at that. Let's just take a little pit stop here. Refuel. I guess there's probably nothing here then. given there's nowhere else we can go. No indication of Reapers. Horsehead Nebula, let's do that. I guess I could also look at some of these quests and see, like, what... Oh, wait, this is Ilium. That's right. Because, like, here. Case in point. I just want to see that some of these aren't, like, DLC that I'm going to have to maybe save for later. So let me take a look here. Case in point. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't think this is too long. Okay, I think this is fine. So, like, I mean, we could go back and do that. I don't know. Let's take a look at some of the others here. I mean, obviously, we don't want to do Priority Perseus Vale yet. I think I want to hold off on that just a little bit longer. I want to see what this Aria one is. Which we could... do that. Okay, so that would be like a whole thing. Okay. The Aria one. Be like a longer one. I mean, it would be fine. I don't think it would be that bad. I don't know. We'll keep going through space just for a little bit longer. I like knocking out like as many of those Citadel trips in one fell swoop as I can. You know? Because if we do all the space stuff at once, then we can do all of the Citadel stuff at once again too, and then, you know, the cycle will inevitably continue. But... Alright, let's go to Asgard. And find what is almost certainly just fuel. But where it is, nobody knows.
Evasion successful.
Oh wait, that's right. Wasn't I having trouble finding this last time too?
Reapers
I think we
eluded.
like drove around Asgard for a long time. Oh, there it is. There it is. Don't you want to hold it until you get your last squad mate until you do the shore leave? I think that shore leave is maybe a smaller mission.
Evasion successful.
Okay, let's see about... Can I just, like, clip this and do... nope. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna try and clip
Reapers
it.
eluded.
Nope.
Faster than light jump successful.
This angle. That's the angle? Yeah? Okay, cool. Got it. Right on and out of here. Goodbye. Very well, Reaper.
Evasion successful.
So much effort. So little reward. I think it is that... No, I don't think... I don't think in that case it was, but I don't know. That's the thing, is it's just like I don't want to start that until like near the end. So I'm trying to be careful about like what I pick. Kite's Nest, we've done Hades Gamma. Ha! Maybe we will have to go like back. Maybe we'll have to go back to the Citadel one more time and run around and just see if there's anything we missed. Okay, this is gonna be a big old search for fuel.
Reapers eluded.
No. Large map. Aha!
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, we want to try
Evasion successful.
this direction. That was closer, but not like quite. Okay. 400. Thank you kindly.
Reapers eluded.
Well, that's all for the Hades gamma. Wait, ah! This is where we want to go. Yep. Arctic Beta, no. The Ninma cluster. I do like all of the names. Oh, we've been here before because of the listening post. There's like, I don't think anything more to do here. Maybe we do need to go back to the Citadel. Everything else is like, I don't know. Could do the Arya stuff. You want that?
You're
Actually,
clear
yeah,
to dock,
shoot your Arya.
Normandy.
I think you
Do you need
might.
ground transport?
I think you might be right, actually. Taking a second look at that.
Yes, Commander.
With the way that it wanted us to dock separately for Anderson. I think you're right.
Landed on a road in an attempt to retake the Volus homeworld from Reaper forces.
But so then, I guess
Thank you again, Earthclad. Our C-Sector forces have killed the
I just feel like I have deja vu here. Like, I feel like we've done all of this before.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers.
Yeah, no,
My wife was just sent back to active.
the Dr. Bryson thing I think is an entirely different thing. Bailey won't have anything for me, right? No.
Hey, Shepard. I have to. Everyone's walking. These are dark days for you and me. Both.
Okay, no. Bailey doesn't need anything. Cause so I think like the Arya quest is technically DLC, but it's not gonna like affect anything to do it now from what I was able to skim on the Mass Effect wiki a second ago. Like that's something we could do tonight. Oh. I'll just be buying some things. Don't mind me just buying some things. Yeah. I'll need to check that out on the Normandy. I am going to swing by the dock, not the docking bay, the other one, real quick. Just to double check, make sure there's nothing there.
Spectre status. One moment, please.
The holding area, yeah, that's the one.
Now arriving at docking bay E24. Emergency.
Well, probably
civilian housing.
no, because we already, that's right, we talked to Steve down here last time. It was all like good to go. Okay. I don't know. It's just like it's tricky when it's like, why do I have all of these quests in my quest log, but none of them can be resolved? What's going on here, video game? Any of you need things?
Something else?
I'm
No.
glad we had time.
Me too. And Shepard.
Take care, Jake.
You too, Shepard.
Okay. Wait. Up,
Welcome
up.
to Serta.
No.
Thank you for shopping.
Oh my good. Oh no, Shepard. Got stuck there. Like, I think I feel like we've been here because we already talked to Jacob. I just feel like a Muppet. I feel like a freaking Muppet. Okay. Let's go back to the boat. Hi, Mouse. All the rats are out. That's cute.
One moment, please.
I'm gonna have some water.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment deserves...
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Okay, so like here. We could do, let's go do the Aria thing, I guess. I don't know. There's a fast travel around here, no? That I'm just like missing? That I walked right past? Yes? Yes, that's right. Well, we could do, or we could do the Dr. Bryson's lab thing. I'm just gonna confirm that. I'll just take a look at it. I mean, we could do that one. I don't see why not. I'll just do a hard save, and if for some reason it feels like we need to go back to a space from before, for some reasons, for some reasons, I can't do words. Ah. But I'm just sitting here like, well, we need to do something, so let's go do dinosaur things then, huh?
And update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
Uh-oh.
No!
Whoa! Video game. Would you let me click? Okay, good.
This is Commander Shepard. I need CSEC at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Creepy.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a CSEC alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
Oh my goodness. There are servo sounds when she walks. I'd never heard that before.
Happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
My goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
Oh no, sorry,
There is
Paragon.
also a follow-up message from
Sorry,
a few
little
weeks
mouse
later.
friend.
Admiral, the Reapers
Little
are shadowing
rat-
my field teams as if
rat
they're hunting
friend of
Leviathan
mouse.
themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Nice, okay. Find audio log. There's an audio log here.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Hi, Pete Swan. Thank you for the 6 months. Oh my goodness, thank you. And the 5-month streak as well. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Okay. Now, again, so here, 1 second. Because it's leading me to all these things, but there are other goodies that we can... Is that a Krogan statue? Sure is. Oh, God! Why? Why is that there? Video game?
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search
it follows
for
you.
Leviathan.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't like that.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding the
Look at all
search
this
filter,
red string.
you may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding this search filter to the Galaxy Map.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
All right, so let's keep looking. Ooh, pistol cranial trauma system. Oh my. Oh, there's just goodies outside, I guess. Okay. Ultralight materials. Anything back here?
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction.
Sovereign.
How's that working out for you, big guy?
Huh. That's fun.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands.
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
So we shall find a sentimental photo.
By Anne Bryson.
Yep.
Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Thank you, Simple Jesus. You got it. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharaohs, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along lines that they could predict using technology the Reapers controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers do the same thing through a process called indoctrination. Leviathan must do something similar.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
The photographs have a trace chemical residue. It may be visible under another light source.
Oh!
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding it now.
Wow. Okay, what else is it? I mean, there are a few other things on the table there that we'll check out.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the
Astra!
Reapers?
Hi, Astra, welcome in.
What do you think, Edie?
Thank you for the
It
3
is
months.
possible that
Hope you're
Bryson's
doing well.
team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. If we can find data on the movement of ancient Rachni ships, it may help us narrow. Those appear to be sightings of ships that match Rachni signatures.
Can you add a
Doing
Anne
so
Bryson?
Okay.
Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 20. The Reaper
Let's
fleet
try this
activity is
again.
encrypted.
Maybe one more
per
time.
Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Okay, but not the photo that Anne did. Something up here, maybe.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the data pad we found earlier.
Thank you for that follow, CB Habs. Thank you.
Dr. Bryson, per
request. I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody.
Oh, something up here. We'll take a look at that next.
Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least. And its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant.
Ooh, Dwight. Dwight, you want to come here? Come see people, buddy.
There is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Ooh, wait.
Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
And let's get this decrypted here.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Of course.
All right, looks like we can go ahead and activate all of these things. Some alignment there.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Some results, Edie.
Brachni activity.
No.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
And creature sightings. Oh, there's some overlap there.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be
Okay, so does she just want me to have only the oh wait, and Reaper
activity?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Okay, no. Again, so like wait, I'm guessing she wants me to only have the ones that really have like overlap. So let's get rid of Rachni. Let's get rid of Blackout Crimes, because I think that one was not one.
We have a match.
There we go.
Marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get on the Normandy. Also, I guess we could level up Edie, just, you know, while we're here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's get her big time. Hit one additional target. Easy choice. Before we get in the Normandy, I'm gonna step away real quick, and get some more water. Because, Lord knows that I could use some hydration, and you could all too. So everybody, chat. Stretch. Get water. Go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a couple minutes. See ya. Hello, chat. Time to return to video game. Oh, unrelated things. So I did just a tiny bit more Animal Crossing work the other night. Did a couple of fun builds. I did a throne room, like in a castle for Elvis. I want to say there was maybe one other build that I just went ahead and did. Oh yeah, Carlos wanted Return to Normandy. Carlos wanted like a toy day place, so I did that build. And then what I'm really excited for is that I got Raymond's house done. So the next time that I have stuff to share in Animal Crossing and we have an Animal Crossing day, I'll have that to show off. As well as I think I'm going to work on Renee's house next. I have an idea. I have a really good idea based on just one item that I got. So I'm excited to work on that. So it's had to return to Normandy. Find Garneau. Okay, we will be searching the galaxy. First, though, I am going to go ahead and stop by.
Commander.
Hello, Shepard.
I don't think anybody's going to have anything for me, you know? Well, let's see. Yeah, because if Garrett, they're still in the lounge. So I'm gonna guess that no, yeah, we can just go to the next location for this quest. You know? Alright, let's see. Leave orbit. And go, I'm gonna guess, probably here. I'll finish up Roscoe's house after I do Renee's. So my whole concept for Renee, I was stuck on her for a long time. I'm like, what do I want to do with her? Because I want her to have like a very alternative home. A lot like how, you know, like Roscoe and Renee, they're like my goth alt little power couple, you know. And I was like, what can I do that kind of ties their homes together in a way? And I was like, I'm gonna keep Roscoe in like the cool kind of edgy, like cranky old man rocker theme he has going. But I oh, look at that, there's stuff here. Better? Bon. But and so I was like, oh, okay, but Renee, like what would Renee benefit from?
Successful.
And I think I've decided like that maybe she kind of has like a Morticia Adamsy style thing where she's gonna have like a little gardening corner and like a big peacock chair, you know, very stylish, of course, and very, very 60s. And I'm gonna keep though a lot of her rattan furniture that she currently has, but just do it in black.
I found something.
I'm gonna see if there are any other assets here, or if it's just gonna have us do that thing there. Cause like that's been a lot of my thing, like my process for Animal Crossing builds is retaining like a lot of the animals' like original items and such. I don't know, like kind of keeping some of that essence that the game tried to give them originally, but taking my own spin on it. But speaking of the Raymond's place, oh, it's so cute. I can't. It's like this chic city apartment, and it like I made like a content creator's like loft for him. Like he's got a cooking and crafting corner, and then he's got a whole corner that's just for like style and like filming stuff, and he's got his rig in one corner, and like a trendy lamp and plants, and you know a whiteboard for him to plan out his schedule. You know, like I thought it turned out pretty perfectly, so I can't wait to show it off.
We have located Garneau.
We have located Garneau, so let's get him. And then, oh yeah, Anka's house. I was thinking I was gonna do Anka, like kind of a continuation of what her yard is. So it's gonna be like both like very Egyptian and artifacty, but also a little bit spa-like. And also Anka, when she sends me, she's always sending me stuff that's like spa and relaxation, all that good stuff. She's a real gem. I wanna, okay, increases damage, accuracy, piercing mod. I already have the. I'm thinking like our ammo capacity might like already be okay. Like we maybe don't need to do this spare thermal clip. I think we'll make it. But what I could also do is bring the weight and the accuracy down even further, so our powers recharge even faster. That's what I'm thinking. Pistol piercing mod. But is there anything beyond like the ultralight? I kind of like just the ultralight. I think that's fine. Okay, well, let's see here. You're using, oh, no, that's not what I was trying to do. No, boo. I was using the Predator, correct? Yeah. That's right. I was trying to click onto Liara and see like what we could get here. Oh, okay. Geth Plasma SMG. That looks pretty cool. Its fire rate's higher, its damage is worse, but its accuracy is better. But if we trick it out with some damage... Ooh, increases power damage? Well, I mean, hey. I think we go. Give her the, you know, little pew pew thing here. That's fine. Edie, you have not gotten your guns, have ya? What did we have on this one? How about we just do damage and piercing on that one too? That's fine. That's fine. That's great. Fantastic. Everyone came to blast. And everyone's gonna have a great time doing so. Ooh, a point for Liara. Barriers and armors, weaken targets further, or increase the recharge speed by about 1 second. Maybe I regret that, maybe I don't.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Leviathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't go anywhere, Cortez.
Okay,
We'll grab this
okay.
guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
I remembered to equip my ammo power this time, so we actually will be doing the pew-pews. I think I can shoot on a preliminary basis. Yeah.
Scouting party.
That sounds larger than the term scouting party would suggest.
Well, it is a brute, Liara, my dear. Oh, a fucking second one? I'd like us to continue throwing everything we've got at it, Captain. Please. Okay.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
That wasn't serious? 2 brutes? Okay. Come on, Shepard, you got this. I like that we don't have to actually bypass things anymore, not gonna lie. It's just for dramatic tension now.
TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
Oh, are y'all fine?
This doesn't feel right.
They're indoctrinated. 100% they are. Uh-oh, yeah. Oy, yay, yay.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. They would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
Convenient.
And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them.
Let's look around. Carefully.
This is how humans talk. Yeah. Creepy paper.
It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix the elevator.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
We have to stay with it? What do you mean? Are they gonna stop us?
He was living in the dark.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Oh. Your appeal is denied, your resources are cut off, and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Land. There will be no further discussion on the matter. Whoa.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162. Interested in working with us?
No.
Tour our facility to discover if TGS Mineral Works is right for you. Enter the facility to see our workforce in action. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. You can't be in here.
But I am.
I will call security.
You are security. Past is emotional breaking point subject currently in a catatonic state being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for the subject have been canceled. Oh. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Did he die?
Aren't you worried about the Reapers?
Okay. All right, Fiona. All right, great. He's been here.
The security log for the elevator said Garno was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
Yeah, I'm getting some strange vibes out here. After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Okay. Y'all studying Varen out here? It's one mineral lab. What about this other one? I just want to make sure, like, I'm not gonna...
What's the pain stimuli applied more quickly? Interesting. We should look into that.
This is a restricted security terminal. A level 5 passcode is required for access.
Uh-huh.
I don't have one.
Access denied.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Creepy. To whoever's moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect Hanar government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It's the culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find space for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help. Tannis.
Miners. They appear to be doing everything but mining.
Okay.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
I like how Shepard's just like honest.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless, would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all 3rd generation plants.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here. Evolutionary implications of human biotics. That's strange.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Oh, jeez.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation. That's the merciful route.
Whoa.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
What is going on here?
Turn back. You don't belong here.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
Uh-huh.
TGS Metalworks has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward.
Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the beta site research team have been delayed. We ask all those awaiting data to be patient. Current forecasts indicate the storms will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communications will resume at this time. Oh god, they're just all... Oh. I'm just here to loot your supply closet. Don't mind me.
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garneau. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal.
Yo.
Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garneau out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes, we just need to input it at the security terminal.
So let's go on back. Wait, but is there also stuff for... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There's one more door. I just want to make sure that I've explored all of the avenues here. Oh, there's still more.
You shouldn't be here.
TGS Metalworks is first on.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Oh.
Our Personnel ID. Huh.
Convenient.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Wait, so I don't have that, but I have a person. Okay. Stop looking at me. Oh no.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
It appears he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I have the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
Right on. But first, though, you are here. But first, we have a personnel file, so we can go to the crew quarters.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access
Yeah.
granted.
Beep boop, let me in. Thank you. Hacker man. Ore samples. Okay. Pistol ultralight materials 3. Very nice. Andrea, I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother's very ill and needs to see you. Love you. Come home soon, Dad. Nothing else in here, huh? Just those things? Okay. Right, well, we have the patient file, so I guess we just go on back like the map is telling us to. Pardon me. And in we go.
An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
I like that these workers are too indoctrinated for us to really care, or for them to really care that we're just gaining access to all of their facilities.
Is that Garneau?
Dead body.
I hope not, or we've hit a dead end.
What?
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
The
They
incident.
attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to
Stop,
tell me
don't
everything
come
you found
back.
on the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
In your call to Bryson, you mentioned an artifact.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The
Uh-oh.
darkness?
Uh-oh.
You pursue me.
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
I don't believe we are speaking to Garneau.
No.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only
But I think there was loot in that hallway, Shepard. Shepard, we need the loot in the hallway. Shepard. Thank you. Okay. Loot in this hallway? No? Okay. Like, well, you know, we'll catch up to him. It'll be fine.
Cut the power.
There he goes.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
Can I bypass it?
It was in the mines.
Or do I have to go
find
back?
a different route.
Great. Oh, ladder. Sweet.
Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
According to
Husks.
the map, there's a service door at the next train station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
I am noticing a pattern. Despite the law of averages, we never find Reapers moving in a direction away from us.
Additional husks coming. Where am I going? Don't tell me they can jump. Oh, yep. Okay. If we just keep... Oh, yep, there he is.
There he goes.
Reaper's dropping. Well, at least they die quickly, huh?
Enemies on the upper balcony.
Watch our flank.
Wait, there? Well, it looks like if I just like hit the Marauder once, it dies. So that's like pretty great news. It doesn't even have to be a headshot. Necessarily, apparently. Whoa. What the fuck was that? Oh, like little buggies? Cute. Exactly. Just blow it up. Good night. How many more of you are there? Maybe I'll just proceed. Oh, no, Banshees. Shit. That's not good. Kind of missed a little bit there. Ma'am. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. No, no, no. One of them got Liara. Now they're gonna try and get me. Oh shit. I'm gonna back off. Ah! They're so scary. I do not like them. Ow. Just shoot her in the head a few more times. It'll be fine. There. And now she can't hurt us anymore. Okay. Reaper Blackstar.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
What are you doing? Disgusting. Well, it's dead now. Just lots of gross stuff in the game tonight, let me tell you. One more door to bypass, and... Oh.
What was that?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
The trouble spots are out there. We should send this repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
Unfortunately, the drone is damaged and is on reserve power.
Oh, little buddy.
Make it quick then.
We gotta save our buddy here. Oh, level 50? Level 50? Ooh, increase grenade capacity by 2, certainly. Incinerate. Oh, that's a big recharge boost. Yeah. And Liara, anything? Warp ammo. Or, well, I guess we could improve stasis a little bit, but maybe we'll just do her warp ammo here. And hope that she's actually got that applied. Okay, so we just keep an eye out for our little buddy. Oh, it's so cute. Who am I gonna have to shoot? Where are they? Right in front of me. Start blasting. Okay. You got it, little buddy.
Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Oh, shit. Where? You! Oh, shit. Blah! Shepard. So, okay, my W key is not working. That's cool. Great. We love that. Okay, there, it's back. Okay, great.
The drone doesn't have much time left.
And neither do I. Oh god, not again. Seriously, I've had enough of them tonight. Wait, I can clip her in the head a little bit. Ma'am, where are you going? There we go. Whoa!
Let's head back.
Big bada boom. That was pretty cool. All right, well, moving right along then, huh?
The darkness can't be reached.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot!
Turn back.
Garneau!
Okay.
Damn it.
Small explosion. That could have feasibly killed all of us, but no, just that. Okay. Well, lots of explosions tonight, lots of gross things, and lots of explosions.
Shepard, over here.
What have you got?
I guess that's sci-fi though, right? Huh?
That was not Garneau. This is. It appears he's been dead for a while.
Oh.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Anne Bryson.
Anne Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You alright?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
The
Someone
plot
here killed him.
thickens.
Someone here. How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Sounds like
Came
indoctrination.
out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
Uh-oh. No time to explain all
What
of
year do you
that.
think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
Uh-oh.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
No memory of the last 10 years. They'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Whoopsie.
It now seems Leviathan not only has the power to destroy a Reaper, but possesses an indoctrination ability.
Could it be a Reaper itself?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to.
Hi, Dwight.
How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why?
Come here.
Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes, they suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed.
He won't come here.
When
but
I head back to
he's
Bryson's
nearby on the
office, I
floor.
want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
I know, right, Mom?
They're powerful, whatever they are, and dangerous.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Hi, Dwight. Does Dr. Chakwa still want to speak with me down in the med bay? Like, I didn't hear her say it, but it did give me, like, that prompt there in the caption. I'll go see. I will also hydrate here. Hi, Dwight. Oh my, he's showing me his belly.
Shepard, remember our agreement?
Oh!
We'd open a bottle of cerise ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
You got it. Sorry, I was collecting a baby. Let's drink.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
And Jeff says, Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
What is it?
Well, neither have you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That makes no sense.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then. Come, let's have a toast.
Karen.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend. I am lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all. I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
Yeah, clearly. I'm standing perfectly upright.
Feeling okay, Commander? Feeling okay, Commander?
Okay. This is difficult with Dwight. You're so heavy, buddy. Oh. Okay. Dwight, you gotta sit down. You can sit on my lap. It looks like our squad mates have gone back to their respective locations, so maybe now is a good time to check back in with them. I think that was enough of a quest that we can maybe get maybe a talking point.
Strange stuff back on that asteroid. We've seen indoctrination before.
What do you want?
10 years. Leviathan had its own private army. You've got to wonder how much longer that would have lasted if we hadn't come along. Just when I thought we were getting a handle on Reapers, this happens. Maybe Leviathan's more than a bullseye.
Oh, my goodness, bud.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
Yeah, so see, they at least have comments, so that's kind of fun. You know, we'll go around and get our comments out. You know, always love our little character flavor moments. Glyph, anything good? No? Okay, goodbye.
My sources told me the production numbers were wrong at that mining facility. I assumed they were just smuggling red sand. I never took the time to look closer. Too much intel. Too many places for secrets to hide.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start sleeping less.
That's right.
It's good to see you.
Nothing new here? Alright. Anything else on the crew deck? No. Alright, down to the horniest place on the ship, engineering. Let's go say hi to everybody. Javik's down here too, right? And Diana? Yeah. Alright. Oh, God, Dwight. Oh, he fell. Oh, buddy, are you okay? Oh, you fell down. You're okay. I got you, big guy. I know, you're sitting like people, but you gotta figure out how to sit properly like people, honey. Come here. Shh. Sit. Sit, good boy. Yeah, okay. Good job, buddy.
I saw many strange things in our war against the Reapers. An entire settlement of Densorian were once studying things far beyond their knowledge. Celestial mechanics, morphological simulations of galactic language. Things even we didn't understand. At the time, I thought they were crazy. But now, after what occurred on that asteroid, I wonder...
Yay, buddy.
Your Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish her kind had never learned to talk.
I feel sexist.
Many are asking what I eat. They will never know. It is harder to be poisoned that way.
That's the
Is it true you keep fish in your cabin, Commander?
Oh my God. He's gonna eat my fucking fish.
Commander.
I don't want him on my ship anymore. Can we have like a dialogue option like Diana and be like, can you go, please? Go fight the Reapers by yourself, or like, go, I don't know, go enjoy your time, man. Whatever you're up to. Okay, can't talk to Diana right now. Dwight. Covered in cat hair now.
Nothing to report, Commander. Power grid is in the green.
Commander.
Okay, so you know only one war crime happening in engineering today, and it's from Javik, of course.
I'm liking the new you, Esteban. It's about time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal
Ow,
late
Dwight,
into the night makes me a
dude.
better crewman.
You didn't need to dig in. Ow.
Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
Heartburn, maybe.
I'm still covered in cat hair.
Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
The mining colony was completely brainwashed, and the Reapers retreat the moment the artifact is destroyed. I don't know what's going on, but I know I don't like it.
I doubt that there's like anything else like great that we like really want. But like we'll look. No. I don't think so. Ooh, pretty. Death mask. And that's... wait. Yeah, that's about all. Okie dokie. Let's go talk to James, and then I think we can maybe just...
That asteroid facility was messed up. 10 years of your life just gone. You're working out there, sending letters to your family back home. Then you wake up, and your hair's gone. Your kid's in college, and your six-pack has turned into a K. It's just messed up.
Anything else?
Do you hear that hum? Is that just me? Do you hear that hum? Is that just me?
I do. Alrighty, well, if there's nothing else. Any emails?
Commander?
Nothing from Trainer. I guess we didn't talk to Joker and Edie real quick? Did Nightbot break? Oh my goodness. Nightbot, wake up.
Commander?
Oh.
Leviathan's mental restraints are odd. My AI shackles served similar purposes, but why add sensations of darkness or cold?
How's the ship holding up, Edie?
The envelope of mass-free space we create when we travel at FTL limits any impact of microcollisions with ambient dust. Nevertheless, some ablation does occur at subluminal speeds. Normandy will need maintenance before the year is out.
If we live that long, I will totally spring for it.
Well, okay. So anything else though?
Hello, Shepard.
No. All right. Off to the next. So I guess with the Leviathan, huh? What's next? We will return to the lab and investigate the artifact. Sounds great. Boop, 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 boop. I leave the orbit. Everything here has been recovered. And so we fly away. Beep boop. The cool news is that we also totally got like one of those random Citadel quests knocked out while we were hunting. So next time we're going to the Citadel proper, we'll take care of that. But for now, we will go to Bryson's lab and dock there. Continue the Leviathan.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data,
Hi, Mom. Love you.
To accomplish this without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect
Time
itself,
to raise heck.
diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Well, certainly this is not a clue. That head is not a clue, and I will not be looking at it again. Okay, let's see. Gamma X-ray radiation. Artifact does not react to stimuli. No progress in determining age. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in the long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies.
We're testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact's structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Bryson's assistant Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
Oh, the blood's still here.
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Yikes. Well, let's come in here. Take a look, see.
Edie, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
It's OP.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
Great. Okay. We are just getting experience left and right here. My goodness.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do. Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions Locker.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian convoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
Interesting.
There are specifications for several ships here.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced.
Should not name a ship Icarus. Bad idea.
Long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Okay.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Oh.
Access card. Any idea what it opens?
The Requisitions Locker.
Which is where?
According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Here? Ooh.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
Ooh, what do we have?
Didn't take breathing masks. Didn't need an environmental suit. Wind protection gear.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
And let's see if the experiment had alone. And it's
Based on the data,
that one.
Only one system remains a viable possibility.
This is kind of fun.
Good.
I like,
Let's go
walking
get
around
Anne
and
Bryson.
investigating. I like this. All right, let's go get her. Aspen?
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse,
I
criminal
think that's
reports
everything.
are unreliable at best.
But we did get extra data points there. All right, back to the Normandy. Let's go get this gal. Detective Shepard It feels like the few moments of the Batman Arkham games where you investigate stuff. Alrighty. Do a little save. Let's see here. Leave orbit. Also. Here? Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, there's just already Reapers here. Ah! But stuff requests. The Jovian dissertation. Ah, yes. Haha. Beep boop. All right.
Evasion successful.
Ooh. Gonna be lots of things to find out here.
I found something.
Hello? Cineas has more than 80 moons. Oh my goodness. That's quite a few. I saw the moon when I was out moving my car. It looked lovely earlier. Nice and like about halfway illuminated right now. At least from what I could gauge. Oh wait, we already have all of the assets here. Let's nope, before the Reapers arrive. Let's go check over here. Ooh, that's a pretty planet.
Signal confirmed.
Ah. Do you have anything? I just want to know about you. Gorgeous. Methane soaked gas giant. I mean, we'll just go ahead and ping like the rest of this sector here. Make sure that we don't miss anything. Get the fuel. Go here. Oh.
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
Great. Well, let's take the girls again. Because it only feels right. I mean... Alright.
We have reports of an attack at this excavation site.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional complications.
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
I'm nervous. Something's gonna happen. What could it be?
We have hostiles!
Take us in.
Commander,
That
on the
would be
landing
what it
platform.
That's her. Okay, let's get...
Tracking multiple bogies.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go!
Jump!
Okay. Whoa, shit.
Can't stay here, Shepard. This platform won't remain stable for long. Move. She's somewhere above us.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Wow.
No, stay where you are. This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous.
Oh.
We'll come to you.
Yes, okay. You should take the elevator up on the far side.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Whoa. Wait, can I get any of these items? Are there things that I'm missing? Ah! I mean, listen, again, you know, we know how important loot is around these parts.
You're here.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Can you find a place to hide?
I'll try.
Get there. Stay put.
Oh, continue. Whoa, you. There we go. Oh, that'll do. What's more dangerous than a collapsing building missing out on the loot? Exactly. It's critical. Whoa, bleh.
We're not going that way. Look for another path.
Well, mayhaps, yonder? Guess that doesn't do much, huh? Where? If I were another path to the elevator, where would it be? Ooh, cool art. Clearly I've walked right past it. Maybe down here, down this ramp. I didn't see that the ramp extended further. No, never mind. I know, like, what am I walking right past that's not making any sense to me here? Oh. This ladder. Oh shit. Back off!
Looks like a bridge over there. Controls are broken. Someone try to fix it.
Right away, Commander. The wires have sustained damage. I'll need a moment for repair.
Uh-oh. And in the meantime, we got a blast.
The bridge has been repaired. Raising it now.
No. No, ma'am. Stop yelling. Stop. Stay put and stop yelling. There we go. This is a Costco. This is a no yell zone. Please mind the sign. Ma'am, quiet hours are in effect.
Move! That elevator can't be far.
Ma'am, it is midnight on the east coast of the United States. Ma'am.
This way.
No yelly. Only jelly. No other loot? Okay, great.
Elevator spotted, Shepard. Got it!
I've summoned the elevator.
And the elevator's blocked. Is there another way up?
I'll override the pod door.
Blasting.
There's an access point Copy that.
No, I mean, I had seen I knew of the Banshees before from the last time that I played Mass Effect 3, but they just don't get any more enjoyable to deal with, do they?
More enemies ahead.
Oh, jeez. Well, I guess they'll just start blasting, huh? Oh! Gotta be a little bit more careful about those, huh? Maybe we stop overestimating. Or underestimating. There we go. Oh, my team would be calling Banshee? Oh, okay. Yeah. Medkit open. Oh, that cannibal was literally being a cannibal. Pretty gross. Okay.
We're blocked. Find another way. We can make it through here.
Where? Oh, there.
Commander, they attacked my assistant Hopkins. We're being cornered. Stay hidden, Doctor. We're trying, but there's too many of them. Hurry.
Just go ahead and say goodbye to that one there. Still might not want to drop at a point-blank range in front of me with my Black Widow, but alright, you know. We all make choices in our lives, and some of them are not very wise ones. Oh, motherfucker, stay away. Wait, why can I not walk forward? There we go. Oh, big guy. Grenade will do the trick, huh? I guess that's a pretty valuable lesson.
You still there?
When the big boy comes a-running, grenade.
We're moving as fast. That platform's coming down. Around. Go around. No, Boyles, stay down. Oh God.
Oh God.
What's happening? Boyles tried to run for it. The Reapers got him. Don't move
Got
until
them?
we get there.
What are these people doing? Oh. I'm gonna get back into cover. Where is this thing that's shooting at me? Okay, I think we're okay for the time being. Ravager, that's what the problem is, because it's these guys, they explode. Oh my god, more? Can I not just loot in peace, please? I have to be subject to just constant... It's not right. What is this world coming to in this time of apocalypse? That a gal cannot loot in peace? Okay, I guess guess we'll just keep going this way.
The elevator's up ahead! Get to it!
No. I'm busy. Wait, besides, there was something I missed over here. What's up here? There's a rooftop. But is there stuff? No. What? Wait. No, I guess there's not. I guess it was just like a back way. A little confused, but alright. We'll get back to the elevator. Okay, yeah. I really just went a whole back way for no reason.
Elevator's online. We're coming up.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Probably. Probably.
He tried to run. I told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
I'm sorry. They didn't make it. Doctor, I need you to come with me.
Oh god. Yes, of course.
Liara and Edie's gigantic weapons. What are these Reaper dragons? These are bonkers.
I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
Shepard, look.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power. Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Doctor, I understand you found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead. It may sound strange, but I'm certain it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates. Get down!
What are they doing?
They've activated it. I've never managed anything.
Uh-oh.
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached.
Shepard! Take it out! Got it!
You okay? Cortez, we have Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle? You run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. All right, well. So anyway, time to start blasting. Oh, big.
We need to get rid of that harvester.
We'll bring it down.
Shoot it in the butt. Shoot it in the butt. Shoot the thing in the butt. Shoot it in the butt. I would assume this is doing something, right? My goodness.
Okay, Cortez, get in here.
I didn't do that. Wow.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Cortez. You're okay. Can I get to Steve from here? Or, there we go. What was that? Shepard just went like this, and then the dude randomly died. Just whip a gun around and, you know,
okay?
spray and pray, and maybe we'll get the last one.
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
The Reapers seem as interested in it as we are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first, Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
So about your dad.
You need to listen to me, okay?
Hi, Gunbuster.
Your father is dead. Sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
Well, you see, he
We
got
met with him,
shot.
hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine. The next, he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind
Did
it
you
all.
stumble into something
The
serious?
only
Not
one who
super.
can help
No,
us.
I mean, this, like, lady's dad is dead, but outside of that, no, we're okay.
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation and meet you there.
Basically, like, we're hunting down a Reaper that's working kind of independently and trying to control people. Very scary.
Commander?
Any emails or anything? Again, I assume we're fine. Okay, so we can leave this orbit. Leave this orbit. Fly on back to the Citadel. Oh, no, 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 no. No, you're okay. No, nothing serious happening over here, just Mass Effect. But I hope you're doing well. Happy end of your Tuesday. We will return to Bryson's lab and see what's next. But yeah, so essentially, like, we just kind of messed around for a while, and then we've been doing the Leviathan DLC for Mass Effect 3. Doc at Dr. Bryson's lab. By the way, you know, so we're going to her dead dad's lab, and there's, you know, a screaming head that's in there just on a table, so I hope we've adequately prepared her for that. But, you know.
Hello? Anne? You here?
Did they give Edie a belly button on her suit? She's a robot.
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Of course. You alright?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
That's alright. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry.
She doesn't sound that angry, but...
Still am, I guess.
Good intuition, Shepard.
But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst.
Oh, Jimmy.
I love that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Cool. Thanks for your assistance.
You sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark. But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
You get him. You were trying to post your Wordle in Twitch chat. That did not work. Well, congratulations on your 3 of 6. Very good. I think I was I 5 of 6? I might have been 5 of 6 today. Okay, so I'm gonna bother her some more.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
You studied the Arachnite?
Oh shit.
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
Please
We
move.
think of the Arachnite as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
And oh shit. No. And please.
We didn't detect any
And
energy
please.
emissions from the artifact.
Please move.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when
we
it
can't.
takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something.
Yeah, we can't do
Leviathan
anything.
doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes. But this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs.
Looks very
But
intimate
he
now.
hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Anything else, ma'am? Oh, thank goodness.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
Damn, Shepard.
I don't think there's
Shepard.
anything more I can tell you.
Really
But
intimate.
maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
I mean, it is worth a shot.
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
Well,
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, This thing we're doing with Anna.
Oh, James is here.
Sounds
Hey,
dangerous as hell.
look at that.
Noted. Edie? Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Dwight.
Yes.
Come here, babe.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Dwight.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Whoa.
Hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
No!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial loss. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it. Anne.
Yikes.
Anne, you alright?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Okay, well, hey.
Good. Just start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
It knows we're getting close.
Anger.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Wow, okay. Alright, so I guess we're gonna run around the lab and scan some stuff again. Oh good, the head is offline now. Well, sort of. Okay, so Edie is standing around. I guess we just have to go back to the Normandy, huh? It did need a nap after all the yelling. And listen, I understand. I understand very much. Back to the boat. But now... Okay.
Commander?
Ah, okay, yeah. Scan the locations to find Leviathan. Hello, KJ. Welcome in. Alright, let's see here. Leave orbit and mass relay. Alright. Scan for Leviathan. Okay. Ta-da! And it looks like we're going over this way. Oh. Start here.
I found something.
Ooh. What? Could it be? First try? Probably not. Oh!
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Well, that's great. I guess we'll just go ahead and do that then. I was going to like go to the other planets and like loot them, but you know, we can do that after. That really was first try though, which hey, not bad. All right, gals. Let's roll out. Nothing else to really change. We've already kind of messed with the loadout enough tonight. Nobody has enough powers to level up anything further at this time. At least not the way I'd like. Though I guess we could have powered up Liara's stasis a little bit more, but you know, whatever.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
I'm still not sure what we're expecting to find down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
But then what? If it turns out to be a Reaper, are we really going to offer an alliance?
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Oh.
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
Uh-oh. We're doing the abyss, everybody.
That's possible?
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Sounds good, KJ. Hope you feel better soon.
Systems are shutting down. Brace for impact.
Well, we nailed that landing.
Everyone all right?
I'm okay here.
How's the shuttle,
Wow.
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Look at all of this.
Copy that. We'll look around.
It would seem others have been stranded here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
The hull will hold, that's what they say. Whenever God watches over Ezos, prospectors came through for us despite a hell of a smack in the water landing. The MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle? What downed us in the first place? Kunshan says it wasn't lightning. It was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely. But where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean's silent. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours.
Shepard, it's one of the artifacts.
Explains why no one gets out of here.
Attempts to get airborne failed every time. Without distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies. I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater and set tents on the deck. Keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish there were an option. Oh, no, yeah, they didn't make it.
Any idea how old these are?
The bones are untouched by scavengers. If they rotted clean from humidity and exposure, it might take more than a year.
So, I mean, I could blow it up. What happens if I blow it up? Nothing? A mech?
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It may not be Cerberus technology at all. Regardless, it doesn't work.
Survey data. Oh, wait. Another data pad. Dr. Chylin, the rations will hold us 2 days more. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom and it came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it's edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done. But Romero and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting. And their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what had happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. Ugh. Okay. What else is here? This is so creepy. Like, this is really well done.
I don't recognize any of these ships. How long have they been here?
Probably a very long time.
Look, up there.
What?
Reapers! They were right behind us!
That's a beeper.
Protect the shuttle!
I'm gonna just run on back. Star charts. Ooh, cute. Where are we?
Cortez, situation?
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Okay. Cover base shooter? What cover base shooter?
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
Oh, missed entirely. Oh, there you are. Oh. Oh, hey.
Cortez, what happened to almost there?
Development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Brute. Two of them.
Commander, I'm airborne.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that.
I mean, at least it's not charging. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Is that all of you? No? Oh, God. Ah. What was that? Oh, Steve!
Cortez is in trouble! Get to it!
Bye! Two! Press the 2 button! Ah! I'm gonna press the 2 button and get out of here. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I need to not get my entire ass killed first. See you. That's gonna sting. Maybe if I just run to him? I have a feeling they're gonna give me a Banshee, and that's when I'm gonna want this missile launcher. Oh, be careful, Gunbuster. That is dangerous. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I guess we're just clear. It's like that. And 1 point in cryo ammo. Cryo ammo? What? Cryo ammo.
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Why not have the Normandy pick us up?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Oh boy. Nice shooting.
And we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
Shepard, perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I suppose we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Yeah, I'm trying to not get my entire ass killed as a whole mood. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Here they come. Get another power cell, Shepard. We'll hold them off.
That'll do. That won't do, though. This will not. There we go. I don't like this. Where? Oh, here. Before we do that... Wait. Xenotechnology to salvage? Did I get it? Yeah, okay. Sick. Wait, let me in.
Get to that mech, Commander. We could use the help.
Ah, yes. I mean, I can just keep doing this, no? Bink! Bink! Very satisfying sound. Where can I... Oh god, the controls are just bad. Frankly, where are we going?
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Ah, jeez, let me out.
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first.
No, I have to walk. No, I don't want to walk. No. Rude. All right, well, make me walk this thing over there. Don't see how that's gonna happen, Cortez, but we'll do what we can. Hi, buddy. You gonna help at all with this process?
All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, I understand the reasons, but this is a big risk.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, seals check out. Oxygen
My
pressure is
girlfriend's
nominal.
worried about
Systems
me.
are a go.
Cute.
As ready as I can make it.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Shepard. I'll be fine.
Oh, she's
Closing hatch.
concerned. She's concerned about me. It's like the abyss.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Here goes.
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Creepy.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I've finished the major descent.
Yeah, me too,
Not too
Gunbuster.
much from here. Suit is holding up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational.
This is very cool, actually. I've never done this before, so this is new and exciting. I guess, though, we don't go this way, huh?
Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
Whee!
Shutting down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface.
I'm so
Worry about that
nervous.
now.
I like that we just, like, shoot little flares
Getting
out
some strange
constantly.
readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there.
Okay, may I?
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a big-ass drop. Truly a final drop.
Can't see anything just yet.
Oh? There.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Oh, yeah, no, deep sea horror stuff is some of the most, like, intense horror, if you ask me. Like, it's so alien. Like, we just, there's a lot we don't know about deep sea.
What is that?
It's like a... It's a crab reaper?
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
It's more, like, organic than the
Killed a
others.
Reaper.
I need to know why.
It's a creeper.
That seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long
Before they became
Then what are you?
machines.
something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Anne? What's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are different. I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign, the fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first
Oh my
harvest.
god.
From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
Oh, cool.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools.
Yeah, exactly, Astra.
We're above the concerns of lesser species.
That's cool.
Intelligence was envisioned as simply another.
It's like the Quarians and the Gathanoid.
And now
you
we
know?
all pay the price for your
And-
mistake.
Anytime anybody ever makes AI.
It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survive.
Hi, Nikki.
In the dark corners.
Nikki, hi. I hope you're doing well.
I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments. You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world.
Oh, I guess I blew them up. Oops. Sorry, Leviathan.
We study and remain in the shadows.
Yeah, so if I have played this DLC Shoot Your Eye Out, I don't remember it, I will say. I don't think I've played it. I don't know that I had all of the Mass Effect 3 DLC. Like, I don't know that I've done, you know, like the big Citadel, like, party stuff. I don't think I did, actually.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning, no reason given when they turned against us. Only
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose: preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency.
Oh.
The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all.
I know he's just a big old cuddly bean. How are we able to tell the difference? So this is Dwight, and the primary difference is their noses. Dwight has a pink nose and Jim has a
But they're
mustache.
fighting where you should be.
It is clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victory.
And Jim won't let me do that, ever. He won't let me hold him upside down like that.
But not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the apex race. We will survive. And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Wow. Bye-bye, Crabbo. That was pretty cool. Hiya, buddy. Uh-oh, bye-bye, Mac.
Shepard back! Cortez, status!
We're good to go. I don't know
shit. It just killed it. It just like EMP'd that. Very cool. Wow.
Shepard! Goddess! She's freezing. Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
Don't ever do that again.
I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
Sure.
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Thank you, sir.
Hackett out.
Okay, buddy, I need my hands back to play the video game. Bye-bye. Love you. Okay. All right, well. Hey, we got the DLC done. That's pretty neat. Let's see. It is after 10. I'm trying to determine if I want to go back to the Citadel or not. I could always do.
My old sergeant told me
Could always do that.
Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op. Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action.
We'll take a tour of the ship, see what everyone else has to say about Leviathan. We can always run by the Citadel, because let's see what the quest status is looking like here. Let's see what else going on here. So we still have that. Perseus Vale. Yeah, see, we've done some of these things, like the Hades Nexus stuff. Maybe we do need to just go further in there. Find the ciphers. Or maybe we just need to keep working. I don't know. Ugh. I don't feel like doing any more of this. I don't know. Listen, yeah, it's 10. I think maybe for tonight, wrapping up Leviathan is a good place to put a button on things. You know. Let me see who's online. Let me see who we can go raid. We'll wrap things up. I'm not certain what the rest of my streaming plans are going to be like for this week, because like I said, I may have some assignment type things to take care of for the new sponsored stream stuff before that all gets kicked off. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I'm not sure when I'll be streaming next, but I'm gonna try and stream. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm gonna try and maybe yeah. Sorry, I'm looking for people to raid, and that's why I'm getting distracted. But I'm gonna try and have at least one stream this weekend, or maybe Friday or something. I don't know. I'll be around here. I do still have VO class on Thursdays, so I am not available for a stream on Thursdays. Otherwise, I would be here. let me see if... Well, hey, you know, D&D's on, so... Hi, PS Ford. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Yeah, so I'll be back when I can, but certainly at least one more stream sometime within this next week. Keep an eye out on ye old Tweeters and ye old Discords for the latest updates, Instagram as well. Ciao, Jordan, out there on the internet. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evening. We're gonna watch some D&D. So I hope you all take care, be well, stay hydrated, and I'll see you soon. Bye.